Thank you all for coming today. I really appreciate you guys asking me back to speak more about the problem we've been facing with one of our growers, as well as the solution which I've planned out here for you guys. My name is Brian DeAngelis. I'm our Director of Quality Control and Green Coffee Sourcing for Perennial Roasters. So first, just a quick recap. It was with our grower Alberto Rila from a Nicaraguan farm that started facing so much coffee leaf rust on the majority of his plants. This has been our longest relationship with any grower, so it's someone that we do feel is really special. And there's added benefit to that of being able to work with that person season to season to help improve their product. So unfortunately, we won't be able to purchase any coffee from him for the spring 2014 season. And we're now looking to establish a new coffee growing relationship somewhere within the region. So here you can see just how extensively the coffee leaf rust has affected his crop over last year. We essentially just buy his coffee for those first few months. That's when the majority of the coffee is grown. And it was after that, through cupping defects, we found how strongly it will first begin to affect flavor, and then beyond that, actually takes over the production quality of the plant itself. So we were able to continue purchasing for those first few months, and that crop has sustained us up until about now, but it's now a new solution arising, which is finding a new grower within the region. So again, just some of those primary causes. It was now upwards of 900 of his 1,100 plants that have been so heavily affected. We are just about to exhaust the crop we bought from him from last year through roasting, both with service in our cafe as well as with all wholesale accounts. And at this point, that will be the last that we're buying from him until potentially next year if his crop were to turn. So the solution, we already have a fairly strong contact, a gentleman by the name of Miguel Pazzo. He runs and essentially owns Beneficio San Vicente, which is a coffee mill within the Santa Barbara district of Honduras. Now, he acts as somewhat of a middleman because he's able to connect with a lot of, especially coffee roasters such as ourselves, and connect them with a lot of the coffee growers who are having their coffee processed through his mill for distribution. This is something that we're looking to establish over the spring 2014 season. Overall, through travel, sourcing, and exporting, I'm giving a prospective budget of $50,000. There is heavy upfront cost where you're essentially purchasing all of the coffee that will later be shipped to you through that season, as well as setting aside some money for any upgrades that may need to happen at the processing mill. The team will be primarily led by myself, but the actual members are lead coffee buyer, gentleman by the name of Daniel Smith, as well as two of our subsidiary coffee buyers will be the actual team that will be traveling to that district. And in addition, it's also an area that has seen extremely minimal coffee leaf rust, especially within the district of Santa Barbara, as you can see there. Most of the areas in which coffee is grown are in deep valleys that are still at high elevation, which allows for very segmented areas of coffee growing that won't be affected so heavily by leaf rust. So some of the benefits. This will actually be the first coffee we've been sourcing from this region. It's taken us a little while to come around to establishing both a relationship with Miguel and being able to also find a grower that will have a quality that we're really looking for. It also benefits that now that we're in the area and people know that we're buying coffee there, we can initiate additional relationships within the region, and that we'll be able to expedite so much of that entire process with Miguel. So in conclusion, we should be traveling there by the end of the month to be able to form a relationship with one of the growers, be able to gauge processing methods at the mill itself, and confirming demands and everything that we'd be able to see fresh crop delivered to us within about 2 months. I thank you guys for all your time, and I'm open to any questions.